If you're looking for a cheap way to play your mobile games with physical controls, then this cheap wireless gamepad is definitely for you. So I've been using the T3 Wireless Gamepad for about a week now, and here are my thoughts. Alright, so starting with the unboxing, the packaging is quite simple. You have the controller itself, a phone holder, a micro USB cable, and the user manual, which actually came in handy as I first tried pairing it to my devices. For the build quality, it's very light because everything here is made of plastic, and some of the buttons here are on the looser side, but that is to be expected anyway because of how many features they had to package here for such a low price. And for the actual grip and feel of it though, I'd say that it holds up nicely, as the whole point of this gamepad is for you to have physical controls for your gaming. If you do prefer the ergonomics of an Xbox controller, then this does have that familiar design language at least. So how do you pair and use this gamepad? Well, that is where I found the manual to be useful for once, as there are actually several modes that you can use here. For the standard Android mode, this is the one that you use for games that have native gamepad support like Minecraft, Roblox, Asphalt, and virtually every emulator out there. To pair it to your phone, all you have to do is to press and hold the home button and the X button at the same time and connect your phone. And then you have the Android Shooting Plus V3 mode, in which you have to press and hold the home button and the A button simultaneously. Basically, this is a way to play games that don't have native gamepad support. Here, you have to download the Shooting Plus V3 app on the Play Store, and there you can find several control maps for various games like Genshin Impact, PUBG Mobile, and more. For Windows PCs though, it's the home and right shoulder button, and here are the other modes that you might find useful as well. Alright, so how is the actual game experience on the T3 Wireless Gamepad? I've been using this for more than a week now, and I'd say that it's been surprisingly better than I expected. I've been playing Gran Turismo PSP, Gran Turismo 4, and some black box Need for Speed games, and I've had next to no issues while gaming. All the buttons work, and even the trigger buttons are real pressure sensitive controls, something that you wouldn't have seen in gamepads at this ultra low price point a few years ago. Connecting it is really quick once you pair it to your devices, and it also goes into sleep mode after 5 minutes of inactivity. For the latency, obviously it's not going to be the best as there is still some delay in some cases, but I figured that the occasional lag is probably because of my old laptop and not the gamepad itself, as my phone doesn't experience this lag at all. Now, what about the battery life? Well, with my light to moderate gaming, this thing lasts for around 2 to 3 days on a full charge, which is about 4 to 5 hours of actual gaming for me. It is still micro USB though, which I don't know why it's still micro USB, but at least it does get up to full charge in about an hour. So that's the T3 Wireless Gamepad. It's not going to be the best experience if you're into competitive gaming, but if you're just playing casually and you want to step up from your phone's touchscreen controls, then this is definitely a good and cheap upgrade. Anyway, that's all. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more videos. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers on this channel, and I'll see you in the next one.